Hi guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to make the apple headset covers. Apple as in fruits, and I'm gonna be showing you the measurements right now. So they look like this. So the width is about 10 centimeters and the length is about 10 also. And right here it's about 3.5 centimeters, a little less than 4 centimeters. I'm gonna be using red, white, and brown and green yarn today, all in medium weight yarn. And I'm just gonna show you my headset measurements. That's 8 centimeters wide. It's about, I think, 10 centimeters in length. That's the ear cups. Let's get started. So first, make a slip knot. I meant the magic ring. I'm sorry. I'm using 5mm hook. Chain 2. And make 12 double crochets into the ring. And the first chains, 2 chains, they do not count as a stitch. So just put 12 double crochets into the ring. Once you have that, you're going to pull the tail, close off the ring, and then slip stitch into the first double crochet. Now chain 2, this counts as a stitch. 1 double crochet in the same stitch where the chain's coming from. Now make 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Just going to be increasing all the way around. So 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Slip stitch into the second chain. To start a new round, chain 2, and that counts as a stitch also. Into the next stitch, we're gonna make 2 double crochets, 1 in the next, and 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So we're doing 1, 2, 1, 2 double crochets. So 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets. So that's the pattern for this round. 1, 2, all the way around. Finishing my last stitch. Slip stitch into the second chain, the first stitch from the first chains. So the third round is done. You can cut the yarn. I usually chain 2 and cut the yarn. Now take your red yarn, and we're gonna be making what's it called, it's not the shell, it's the skin of the apple. I like to tie it, tie the yarn maybe one stitch before the last slip stitch. So I tie it twice. Like so. And then put the hook into the stitch. Pull up a loop, chain one. And so make a one single crochet and one single crochet into the next stitch, and then to the next stitch we'll make 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets. So we're doing 1 single, and 2 single crochets. So that's the pattern for this round, 4th round. One single, 2 single crochets. I'm making my last 1 single, 2 single crochets, and then slip stitch into the first single crochet. So we're gonna measure how many stitches we're gonna skip. I'm skipping 4 stitches. So slip stitch into the first single crochet. Now we're gonna take our stitch marker and count. I'm gonna count 4 because I have about 4 stitches with 1, 2, 3, 4 into the next stitch. I'm going to put the stitch marker, so skipping 4, I'll show you how that works. So we are going to chain 2, and we're going to make half double crochet into the back loop only. So no increase this round, just half double crochet in the back loop only. Show you closer. So that's back loop only. Half double crochet in the back loop only is the pattern for this 5th round. And I'll show you when you get to the stitch marker. So I'm getting close to the stitch marker, and you will put your last stitch in the stitch marker. Now chain 1 and turn. You can take that off now. And we're going to make our decreases next round. So chain 1 and turn. Put 1 half double crochet in the very first stitch, and 1 half double crochet in the next. We're going to make our decrease. 1 half double crochet, decrease, and 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet. So yarn over, put your hook in the stitch, pull up a loop, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull up all through 4. 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1/2 double crochet decrease. So do it all the way around. I meant to just, yes. So I'm at the last few stitches. I ended up with 1/2 double crochet at the end. It's my last one. Chain 1 and turn. So we're just going to make 1/2 double crochet in every stitch, no decrease this time. I'm going to meet you back there, making my last few 1/2 double crochets. Now chain 1 and turn. Actually, I'll show you how it's fitting. Still kind of loose, so I'm gonna make I'm going to make another decrease round. So to do that, so chain 1 and turn. Make your first 1/2 double crochet into the first stitch, 1/2 double crochet again, 1/2 double crochet, and the next stitch, that was 3 1/2 double crochet, and now 1 decrease, 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and 1/2 double crochet decrease. So we're going to do it all the way around. Now I'm towards the end of this round. I made my decrease, 1, 2. So I'm left with 2 stitches. I'm not going to make the decrease at the end. Now just make normal 1/2 double crochet. We're going to chain 26, and into the second loop we're going to make our first slip stitch. So we're going to slip stitch back down to the chains, and I'm going to show you what to do next after I'm done with the slip stitches. I'm almost there. Oh, that's backwards. To right side out, slip stitch into every stitch until the end of this round. So just put 1 slip stitch in every stitch there is. And once we get to the end of the round, we're going to chain 26 again and make slip stitches down the chains again. So we end up with 25 slip stitches. Now I will show you how to finish off this round. So just put the slip stitch just like anywhere. I'll just put it here. chain 2 and cut the yarn. Now we're going to weave in our ends first before adding the details. Just gonna take my darning needle and thread it through the needle. I'll just show you quickly how I just weave in the ends. So into the same direction, we're gonna go into a few stitches. From the opposite direction, oh, I'm sorry. And from the opposite direction, I'm gonna go in more stitches and cut. Same as this red yarn, thread it, and go into a few stitches. Doesn't really matter if, as long as it stays into the project. However you do it, as long as it stays in the stitches, that's good. And cut the yarn. Now take our brown, just like a scrap yarn would work, but I'm using a brown yarn. I'm gonna thread it through the darning needle, and this is gonna be the C's. So make sure it's straight. And then put it from back to front. Leave a little bit of tail there. So front to back. That's one seed. It's a little crooked, but that's fine. It's a little crooked. Put it back to front. Oops. Taking a little time here. Back to front and then front to back. Making sure that it's straight. Ta-da! Now we're gonna weave in. So I like to tie it 3 times. The first one a little loose, second one tighter, third tie very tight. Just gonna weave in, making sure that it does not appear on the front side. Just hiding those tails and weaving in like so. I think going into the stitches twice is enough to hold the yarn, but if you want it more secure, you can go 3 times, 4 times. I just do it twice. So I'm very impatient, so yeah. That's my baby waking up. So I'm just gonna get her and go back to editing later. Yep, so just give it a little tug. Nice. And cut that tail off. And we'll make the leaf now. So to make the leaf, we're gonna use our green yarn, which is also a medium weight yarn. Now we're gonna start with a slip knot. This time it's a slip knot, not the magic ring. And chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And into the second chain, we're gonna make our first single crochet, half double in the next, 1 double in the next, and 1 double crochet in the next, 1 half double, and a single in the next, and a single crochet while wrapping the yarn, half double crochet, and a double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet, last one, and make a slip stitch into the first single crochet, slip stitch, chain 2, cut with a bit of a tail to weave in, so you can cut this little tail that we wrapped around the crochet. Thread the yarn through the needle. That's the back, this is the front. I do your left side. Just put it into the red part of the project and back. I'll just do it like this. Maybe a couple more times so that it's secure and it won't fall off. Come to the back of the project, just kind of like tie it and then weave that in. Maybe this side. Going to a few stitches. And then from the opposite direction, I'm going to weave this in again. And cut. That's basically it for this tutorial. So you can make another one and match it with the on the headset. Let's put it on. You can tie on the back. I like to tie it like a butterfly, or like a bow. Butterfly. That's how we say in Japanese, chojo musubi. It's like a butterfly tie. Yep, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.